Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So, 5th of December, ooh, 5 rings, wow. Yeah, it's the day after the Scotty Dog Christmas party. Oh, what a great time we had. We didn't stay long because it's the first time hubby's travelled that far and then been sat sort of in his wheelchair for a long time. And then travelled all the way back again. It was quite a big day for him, and he's really worn out today, but it was really worth it. We both nothing but smile all day. Millie, in her Christmas pudding outfit, got second prize. Yay, fancy dress for little Scotties. And that she got pipped at the post by the Pope, would you believe? But the outfit was absolutely fabulous. I'll put a photograph of Millie, and then I'll put a photograph of the little Scotty dog dressed up as the Pope. And he had a security guard with him as well. The little Scotty with him had a little jacket on that said security, and that just cracked me up completely. It was fantastic. There must have been about possibly 50 Scotties, maybe more. There just seemed to be people coming in every time the door opened to the village hall. There was another Scotty coming, and then there was another 2, and one lady had 3. The lady that was sat next to me used to have 8, but she only has 2 now, and I just thought 8 Scotties would just be my idea of heaven. And I got so many hugs and kisses and wet noses and waggy tails. It was fantastic. I loved every single minute of it. That was definitely my happy place. So yeah, anyway, it's the day after. I put the video on the end of yesterday's, so I hope you've had a watch of that. So today is a whole new day, and let's see what day number 5 brings for us in our little crafting advent calendar. Okay, oh, and I've just spotted it straight away there, so let's see what number 5 is. They're not the easiest to get into, these. It's maybe because I'm trying not to destroy it so that I can keep the box, because I do. Does it go around that way? Oh, this is a big one. Oh, that's why I can't get into it, because this is a huge one. Ow, I've got my finger stuck. Oh dear, what's this? What's this? Oh, okay. Oh, they're doing some really strange things with this advent calendar. I do appreciate it's a crafting advent calendar and you've got to use your imagination, but I kind of thought it was going to be like a little craft to do a day. You know, like on day 3 we got the little reindeer. Okay, it wasn't my cup of tea and I didn't quite do it how they said, but at least it was a whole craft to make and put together. Whereas we've had like a pack of buttons. Yesterday we got 2 ink pads, but nothing to stamp them with. I mean, not everybody is going to have rubber stamps or whatever. And now we've got some paints. I'm hoping they're not oil paints, because if it's for children, that's quite, yeah, messy, shall we say. But it's got 2 reasonable brushes. It's got a very fine brush there and a little bit fatter brush, so they're expecting us to do some detailed work. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 colours, which are all your nice basics, and a lovely bubblegum pink. It's not a hot pink, it's a bubblegum pink, that one. So we've got brown, white and black, and then all your main colours that you can mix as well. So okay, well, I suppose not bad for 50p. Have a look and see if any of them are dry. I'm a bit loath to open them really, but we'll see. We'll see. See, make sure they've not dried up, because you never know how old these advent calendars are. You know, if it's from last year, it could have been hanging around a long time. Oh gosh, am I going to make a mess again and get this everywhere? Oops. Oh no, it does look quite, yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. Looks quite thick, but still movable. Like me, really. Okay, oh well, that's not bad. Yeah, so I wonder if we'll get anything to paint. Let me just have a quick flick at the instructions without doing any spoilers. No, I mean, there is a blank page there, so I suppose you could maybe paint on there a little bit. But that's about the only blank page we've got with it. Everything else is instructions. There's nothing on the box to paint, no. So they could have put like a little picture with it, just a piece of paper, a black and white picture just to colour in or something. I suppose they may be expecting you've got your own colouring books and things, but okay, yeah, not quite what I expected, but it's still a lot of fun. And for the price I've paid, I don't mind. I wouldn't have paid paying £40 odd for it. I think I would have been quite disappointed. But just paying, what did I say? I paid about £11, £12. Worked out about 50p a day for each item, so that's not so bad. And I suppose if you buy a chocolate one for say £5, some of the better chocolate ones, it's gone, isn't it? Whereas at least with these you have got something a little bit left over, so not too bad. Okay, well, that's me done for today. I'm going to go and try and catch up on some rest now, because my goodness me, those Scotties, it was just so busy. But unfortunately the weather wasn't brilliant driving home, so it's one of those where you really have to concentrate. We came home a lot earlier than we normally would. When we've been before, we've always stayed for the whole of like the 4 or 5 hours that it's on, but this time we only stayed a couple of hours, partly because of hubby, and also I didn't want to be driving home in the dark as well, because it was quite sleety and rainy, and I didn't want to be driving in the dark like that. So, but anyway, so thank you ever so much for coming along. If you have enjoyed looking at this with me, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comments down below. Are you getting anything better in your advent calendar than I'm getting in mine? And don't forget to press that subscribe button to come and join our little family, and the all notifications bell that pops up, and then you'll be notified of when my videos come up, so you won't miss anything. Yay! Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now. Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So 24 days of Christmas crafting, which hasn't actually been 24 days of Christmas crafting so far in our advent. We've only had 2 little projects that we've actually been able to do straight away. The other things have all just been craft supplies, which is okay. So we'll see today, 6th of December. Millie has been for a haircut this morning, so I'm a little bit later filming this one today, because yeah, she did need a haircut. It's a shame she couldn't have got it done before she went on Sunday, because she did look very woolly compared to a lot of the other Scotties. At the dog show, at the Christmas party. Oh, and she did get to see Father Christmas as well. I forgot to mention that in yesterday's video. So yeah, she got to sit next to Father Christmas and get a present. She wasn't interested really in the present, albeit when she came back, I put it in the bag because I said, oh, we'll open that later when we get home, and she put her head in my bag and took it out and started unwrapping it herself. So she got a little tug rope. They asked us if we wanted food or if we wanted a toy. Well, she prefers toys. She's not really that food orientated. So yes, so anyway, on to me and my little gift to myself, my little advent calendar box, and let's see what we've got in number 6. So can I see number 6? 18 sevens there for tomorrow. 5 was yesterday, so okay, shout if you can see number 6. We've got number 8. Oh, there's number 6. Oh, it's a bigger one again. So let's see what this one is. Okay, so I'm trying to do it so that I don't destroy the box. Oh, this looks like another felt thing. I think this may be glue again. Oh, we've got these little stripy tubes again as well. This one looks a bit like a Santa. So let me just close this lid back down. Okay, and I'll just move that up there. And oops, let me grab my huge A2 craft mat that's got a bit bent because I didn't put it flat when I finished using it last time. and we'll have a look at this. And I'll grab my little tray as well to put all my bits in. Okay, they are quite good, these, actually. Yeah, it was just the execution with the glue that... If you've not seen what I did with the glue, oh my goodness me, go back and have a look at the 3rd and the 4th of December. I'm putting sort of like 2 days together just to make it a bit more of a video, a bit more to see. Because when I'm just opening something and all it is just some paints or some ink pads or something, then there's not a lot to really show you. So I thought I would put 2 days together in the hope that we would actually get something to do. So yes, we've got a Santa in this one. Oh, and this is a lot thicker felt. This is a lot better quality. Yeah, he's nice. The reindeer, which I've still got on my desk here because I don't quite like his smiley face, is quite a thinnish felt. And I did feel that hanging those metal tubes from this bottom bit would be a bit heavy, which was another reason why I didn't put them on. But this is quite a bit thicker, I would think. Probably about 1/4 centimetre thick, these. They're quite thick. So yeah, we've just got the double-sided tape again, which is very difficult to use, particularly if this is aimed at children. You know, you've to actually then stick something on here and then have to cut round it, which you would have to do. If it was little sticky glue dots or something like that, that would have been an awful lot easier for children. Anyway, let's see what bits we've got. And I better get my scissors out as well so we can see what we're doing. So that looks like it's a bit of a belt. Yeah, you can pull these out, but as I said when I did the reindeer, it is a lot better if you use a pair of scissors just to get the little nips out, the little bits, because they do end up with little tags on. Just excuse me a moment. Do you want to come in? Hello? Hello, little girl with the posh outfit. Oh. I've just been joined by little Millie Moo. See if I can just see her. Just tip there. There she is. Look, say hello, Millie. Hello, with your beautiful haircut. Yes. She's just come in. She's recovering. So, yeah, that's where Millie sleeps now, just next to my little desk. Okay, let me just get that back centred, otherwise you'll all be looking at me square-eyed. Right, so let's see what other bits we've got here. What's that then? See, they don't give you any instructions as to where the parts go either, which, again, it's craft, it's imagination. But this says 4 and up. And to have a 4-year-old to do this without looking at anything, as I say, they could pull these bits out, but I suppose you would have to help them just snip them out and see what we've got. Not quite sure what the green bit is, unless that's to go on the parcel. Oops, I'll put that little dot in there as well, just in case we need it. I'm not quite sure if that's... I can't quite see. I don't know whether that's got any die cuts on it or not. Can't quite see that. Okay. We've got a red. But it's not Rudolph. You don't want a red nose. So we'll put that in there as well. Got like a green. Not quite sure. Santa doesn't normally have a green belt. He normally has a white belt. So, right. This looks like his face then. Oh, the red might be his nose. It might be his nose. Santa might have a big red nose. But he's got boggly eyes. Okay. And I have got the glue. Without the tip. I can't believe I did that. Oh dear. Hubby had a real good laugh when I told him. When Hubby and I first got together, he had a flat, and he'd bought this bottle of tomato ketchup, and he was in quite a mood. He was stomping about and being, you know, he'd had a bad day at work, and he couldn't get the tomato ketchup out of the bottle. And it was a squeezy bottle. It was when squeezy bottles were quite new. And he got a hold of it and he went, "Will you come out?" Went, bump really, really hard up against this square ketchup bottle, and the whole thing just exploded. It still had, you know, these days you have to take the lid off and it has like a seal on the inside of the lid where you squeeze it out so that, you know, it keeps it fresh or whatever. Yeah, he'd not taken that off first, so it just literally exploded. The cap flew right across the far end of the kitchen. The ketchup went all up him one side and all up the curtains and the windows at the other. And yeah, I just couldn't stop laughing. And we'd not been going out together all that long. I think I was lucky that I'm still seeing him. Oh dear. Yeah, I still remind him about that one from time to time. Oh, I think that's his face, look. And then, right, then you put that on top. That's why there's no die cuts in there. See, I think this is quite hard for a 4-year-old to be figuring out. Okay, so we've got a little star here. This might go on the package, I suppose. But yeah, honestly, yeah, that was one of the first times we got together, and it's been disastrous ever since. Oh, and it took ages to clean up as well. Fortunately, he did eventually see the funny side of it after being even more cross that it had exploded and gone everywhere, all over his new curtains and his new flat. And oh dear. So I just couldn't stop laughing. I just thought it was one of the funniest things I've seen. He just went boof and it just went whoo, everywhere. Oh dear. He's not a very patient person. That's unfortunately why he doesn't really want to craft. I do try to get him into diamond painting, but yeah, he's very much not got the patience to sit and do it. And if things start going a little bit wrong, he's likely to throw it out the window. This is more like a jigsaw, isn't it? Finding out where all these bits and pieces go. So that's going to go on the end of his hat. That's his face. I think that must be his belt, but I'm not sure that bit's right. So let's have a look. I think some of these are going to be like the trim on his cuffs and his boots, but oh, I've just seen where that's going to hang. I don't think I want that hanging there. Goodness me, that looks painful. No, although the colours match a lot better, I'm still not keen on the yellow string. I suppose it's Christmas colours, red, green and gold, red, green and yellow, and it does stand out. Yeah, I can't think I'm going to be using those. I might just turn him into a key ring again as well. But I think my 8-year-old little granddaughter would have quite enjoyed doing this. So that's going to go on that side there. Oops. And I think these must be the tops of his boots. Okay, so will they go? Yeah, they'll go like that, won't they? Oh, I've left a little bit of a tag on that one. I have to just snip that off. These are my fist scars, which are Wilkinson sword scissors. Excellent, very expensive scissors, and woe betide anybody else that picks them up and uses them for anything. When I was doing my very fine, intricate cutting out decoupage, 3D decoupage, yes, everybody was under death threats not to use Lizzie's scissors for anything. Don't even be tempted to pick them up and use them for anything. Albeit I have got several scissor sharpeners that I use, but goodness me, I'm very protective. I do need a good pair of scissors with very, very good pointed fine edges, tips, sorry, so that you can get right into the little tiny places. Otherwise, yeah, you couldn't quite cut out properly. I did do some with a craft knife when I used to cut the decoupage out, but I did prefer using my scissors. And like anything else, the more you do it, the better you get at it, and you tend to find that, you know, you get more precise. And I do tend to be very hard on myself and look at things. I think a lot of us do in a way, and think, oh, that's not good enough and I could have done that better. But yeah, so let's see, what is this bit for then? I wonder if... I thought we might have had a mouth. Is that his nose? Does he have... Yeah, I suppose he has a nose. And I think he'll have eyes. Oh gosh, they're boggly eyes and a big nose. Just trying to work out what this bit is and what the star's for. I suppose that might be for the present. Do you think the present... No, whatever. Well, I suppose maybe they've left it, as I say, to your imagination. There isn't any right or wrong way of doing this, but so I do think if it's for children, you do sometimes need just a little bit more instruction. Because some children like craft, but sometimes they need a little bit of help with it as well. So I wonder, unless that goes across there and that's... No, I think that must be... That's a very thin belt. I mean, usually Santa has a really big belt, doesn't he? And we haven't got a belt buckle either, have we? I suppose, yeah, that would be his belt buckle. So that would be that. So let's put these back on. I'm not actually going to stick these, I've decided. I am going to do them off camera. I'm chickening out. So that you can't see me. But you can see, get the gist of what he's like. Again, as I say, I'm not going to use those bits. So what would we do with the present? I wonder if the present, because with it having the holes in it, it's similar to like the bow. We've got a star, so we could put the star on the present, I suppose. And if you cut that in half, you could have that going across and then put the star there, and then it'll go across the present. But then you've got not got anything coming down. Does he stand on the little bit there? Is that grass? And what is this bit for? Does he have a white bit with it? Oh, yeah, I suppose. Oh, that might be the bottom of his coat. Ah, right. So that's there, look. That's the bottom of his coat. Right. So we've got that bit. We've got that bit. We've got his little face. Oops, he's gone a bit skew with. There you are. So that's Santa. So I'm guessing that they must just be for like the present then. Okay. Could do with a few little buttons. But yeah, I suppose for 50p it's quite a nice little thing. You could put a little mouth. Just thinking, we've got little black bits. You've got extra felt, haven't you? There's quite a bit of extra felt left over there. Okay, well, that's my little Santa for today, for the 6th of December. Goodness me. So I will get him all stuck together and then let you see him when he's done. Probably tomorrow. So, okay. Well, if you've enjoyed looking at this with me, then as always, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comments down below. Yeah, okay, I'm going to... I don't know. Maybe he should have had something round his neck or his hat. Yeah, you see, if you cut that, oops, in half, then you can put it there and there. It's always just a little way of making it a little bit of material. Go a bit further and put that on top there, and then it goes all the way across. Yay! Okay, well, yeah, that's me done for now. So don't forget to subscribe and come and join our little family, and then you'll be notified when my videos come out and you won't miss anything. Yay! Okay, well, thank you ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.